What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Chig coming at you with another D3 build guide. Today we are going to be talking about the t16 version of the Raekor Charge Barb, which is ridiculously fun to play, super fast, and just overall incredible. So yeah, but before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, anything you can do to help out the channel for free. And don't forget, we are currently running a giveaway. As soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers, which is a little ways off, so hint, hint, I'm going to give away either a copy of D4, depending on what time it is, and if the winner already has D4, or another video game of your choice. So, how you enter? You have to be a subscriber of the channel. You have to like the videos that it is mentioned. Each like and each comment on each one of the videos is going to get you an extra entry. So each video you watch, like, and comment on will get you an extra entry into the giveaway, and then I will do an RNG to find out who the winner is. Anyway, let's hop right into it. Let's start with the gear. We are using 5 pieces of the Raekor set. We are using the hands, the feet, the helmet, the chest, and the shoulders. The 2 set charge refunds a charge if it only hits one enemy, which is amazing when you're fighting the Rift Guardian, but you know, we one-shot them, so it doesn't matter. 4 set Furious Charge gains the effect of every rune and deals 1,000% increased damage. And for every 1% life you are missing, the damage of your Ancient Spear is increased by 2%. Neither of those really matter too much. We might accidentally one-shot some stuff with Furious Charge here and there, and then we're rarely going to be low on HP because we're going to have basically infinity toughness. The 6 set hitting enemies with Furious Charge or Weapon Throw increase the damage of your next Ancient Spear by 5,500 and causes it to release multiple spears from its target. This effect stacks, and each spear can consume a maximum of 5 stacks. So we're going to be charging around. We'll chuck the spear, it'll explode, and it's kind of fun with the rune we're using for T16. It's kind of crazy. We're using Squirt's Necklace to give us extra damage. Whenever you don't take damage for so long, you get increased damage, and then you take extra damage. We're using Skular's Salvation. Increases the damage of Ancient Spear by up to 200%. If your Ancient Spear Boulder Toss hits 5 or fewer enemies, the damage is increased by 100%. We're not using Boulder Toss in this speed build, but the extra damage is nice. We're using the Captain Crimson's 3-piece, so the 2 set gives us 20% both of cooldown and resource cost reduction. And the 3 set gives us damage equal to our cooldown reduction and damage reduction equal to our cost reduction. We're using Rochelle's Ring of Larceny, which ours is not even good, but it gives us a 4.4 chance to fear on hit, and we gain movement speed after fearing an enemy. That's the whole thing. We just want it for the movement speed. And then we're using Stone of Jordan. So the Stone of Jordan is just going to give us each of your elemental damages is equal to your highest elemental bonus skill. And that's basically why we're using it, and then the damage against elites. As you can see, that's an intellect rolled one because I don't have any good Stones of Jordan yet. We're using Ariet's Law. Weapon Throw and Ancient Spear deal increased damage. Weapon Throw generates additional fury and raises your cap. That's for pushing. Ancient Spear refunds up to 50 fury based on the distance of the enemy hit and resets your fury cap based to maximum. So the second part kind of matters in speed runs, but not really. It's mostly just for the extra damage. And then the 300 Spear increases the damage of Weapon Throw and Ancient Spear by up to 200%, and the attack speed of Weapon Throw is increased by 200%, which matters more, again, in the pushing variants. So the Ring of Royal Grandeur is the first item in the cube. It's giving us the 3 set of Captain Crimsons and the 6 set of Raekors. We're using Gold Wrap for basically infinity toughness. After we pick up some gold, we will never hardly take any damage at all. And then Ingoem to keep our cooldowns rolling. We basically have 100% uptime on everything in this build, and it's pretty amazing. Before I go into the skills, I'd just like to show you that my strength is super low, 6,600. Have 0 points in my strength, just showing you based on the gear what we are able to do without any kind of assistance. So first skill is going to be Battle Rage Ferocity. This is just to give us a little extra crit chance and more movement speed. We just want to be able to move as fast as possible. Warcry Veteran's Warning, just a little bit of dodge chance. It helps us out. Furious Charge Merciless Assault. Doesn't really matter which rune you use. However, Merciless Assault is physical. Doesn't matter. Ancient Spear Harpoon throws a chain spear that pierces enemies and drags them back to you and slows them by 60%. So this automatically procs your Bane of the Trapped. You're going to be one-shotting things. It is ridiculous. You just delete the screen. It's fine. Wrath of the Berserker, Insanity. Just extra damage. That's all we're getting out of that. Sprint, Marathon, just for the movement speed. Like I said, we're just trying to zoom around. No Escape increases the damage of Ancient Spear by 30% against enemies more than 15 yards away from you. We're literally just throwing spears. Nerves of Steel, just in case we get one shot before we get our stacks up. Unforgiving, just giving us back Fury all the time, making it easier to cast our Ancient Spears, just making it easier overall just for smoothness of play. And then Rampage, increases your strength by 1% for 8 seconds after killing or assisting in killing an enemy. This effect stacks up to 25 times. So after we kill our first 25 enemies, we are going to have 25% increased strength at all times. Obviously, you can see as you get better gear, it goes up more. I'd also like to point out that I rolled fire damage on all 3 of these items. Just because my crafted squirts already had fire damage on it, I rolled my Schoolars to have fire, and then I rolled my Stone of Jordan to have fire, just so I could get the extra damage. We are going to be one-shotting things. As you can see, my Ancient Spear has physical damage on it, but because of Stone of Jordan, physical damage gets increased by the amount of fire damage. The gems we're using, cooldown in the hat. We are using All Resist in the gear. We're using Molten Wildebeest Gizzards to keep the shield up, so we keep up our Squirts necklace. We are using Boon of the Hoarder just for infinity toughness with the gold wrap. And then we're using Zai's Stone of Vengeance because we are going to be throwing spears from as far away as we can, as long as we can hit the mobs. So let's go ahead and do a regular rift, and I will show you what's going on here and how awesome this is. Go ahead and pop your buffs. Go ahead and do all this. Charge, throw a spear. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Charge, spear. Charge. Oh, look. Oh, look. Oh, look. We one-shot them. Alright, yeah. So, yeah, this is literally just charge and throw spears. I don't know if you've seen any of my t16 videos before. I do not pick up legendaries unless they are primals in regular t16 rifts, because we are here to farm keys, not to farm legendaries. There is a point at which you should be farming legendaries in a t16 rift. I am not at that point. So you just charge, listen to my computer make weird noises, keep your buffs up, keep your, just charge down the hallway that is blatantly a dead end. But yeah, so basically whenever you throw your spear, you one-shot everything it hits. It is just super easy, chill to play. You keep up your buffs, you charge, you sprint, you throw spears. Like, it's nothing. And it's actually fun, it's effective, it rivals the other speed builds. Like, it's not quite as fast as some of the other speed builds, but like it's close enough that you can put this together if you don't want to have multiple characters or don't want to have more than one set of gear. Like, you can 100% use this as your speed build. It is a ton of fun. It is super easy to play. Like I said in the other video, one of my concerns with it was that it was going to be overly difficult to play, because charge used to be very difficult to play. But now, it's not. And it is just, it's amazing. Like, it's so much better than it used to be. And, oh, there he is. Huh, I was trying to find him. But yeah, so, yeah. Sub 2 minutes. That was 4 levels. And it's still just, we flew through it, right? It's no, this build is no joke, guys. Put it together, fly through the rifts, man. It's good, it's fun, it's effective, and yeah, knocking them out. Anyway, if you stuck around till the end, thanks for hanging out. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget about the giveaway, and yeah, go get those legendaries, guys.